And we got videos from Pantera, videos from Megadeth, and something brand new from Sick of It All. But right now, typical guys next door. Want to welcome the band from Florida, Marilyn Manson, a band that we've been getting a lot of mail about, and want to welcome you to the show. Now, for people that don't know, first of all, anything about Marilyn Manson, you look at the bio in the name, the last name of Berkowitz, Gacy, Manson, Ramirez. Is there some sort of serial killer obsession here? Were you guys bummed out about Jeffrey Dahmer?
I felt a little hard.
Little? Very little. Yeah. But do you guys have an obsession with serial killers, or?
No more than the rest of America does.
Right.
I think it's kind of a reflection of what America's about. The name Marilyn Manson came from watching a lot of talk shows and reading, Hollywood Babylon, that type of literature, and realizing that Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson, to me, were the most memorable people from the 60s for their own separate reasons. And putting those two together was a pretty powerful balance that was kind of irreconcilable, like male and female, positive and negative, good
Now, the
and
band,
evil.
you guys come from Florida.
Right.
And how did everybody sort of hook up?
Our guitarist, Daisy Berkowitz, and I met and started writing songs together. We weren't sure where it was going to go from there, and we liked it so much that we decided to turn it into a real band and kind of found everybody.
And what kind of scene were you playing for? I mean, every type of music, when you start off, you go after a certain scene, whether it be like a metal or a punk or a goth or whatever. I mean, was there a certain thing that you were looking for? You just kind of went and pissed whoever off? And
it was, I guess it had its roots in metal and punk and industrial. It started out, sort of industrial and sort of branched off into what it's now, which is kind of hard rock, but with all those other aspects added to it.
We're going to come back and talk to Marilyn Manson, meet all the other guys in the band. So stay tuned. More Headbangers Ball. Welcome back to the Ball. We got Marilyn Manson as our guest. And we were talking a little bit earlier, and there's a lot of states that don't necessarily welcome Marilyn Manson with open arms.
Yeah, we had some trouble in Salt Lake City. I guess you guys heard about it here on TV. They saw our show in Las Vegas, and they hated our merchandise and our stage show and everything, including lyrics and just the way we look.
What are the things that you guys do, other than the visuals? I think you can't get really banned for the way you guys look.
No, I just think
maybe in Salt Lake, I don't know.
It's just a strong message that we're putting out, which is to promote free thinking and individuality and the right to do what you want to do.
But free thinking, I mean, there's got to be something more to. I mean, must have been a message that made everybody so pissed off. I'll get to the point. Come clean. What did you do? What'd you do?
Scabs.
Guns.
Guns and scabs?
Scabs, guns, and peanut butter.
Oh, but all the kids are doing that stuff today.
No, they thought we were obscene, just by what we're doing.
Which would be?
Lyrics, the way move on stage, taking off my clothes, sodomy, oral sex, things like that.
Oh, normal stuff. Well, we're going to play a video right now from Marilyn Manson. The video we're going to play is Lunchbox. Is there anything you'd like to say about that? I see that a couple of you guys have got the lunchboxes.
Got a present for you.
Lunchboxes are the big collectibles, Well, this kid.
This is someone we picked up on the road.
I think we're starting to realize. First, it was the lyrics, and who's this kid? Oh, somebody we've got in the back of our car.
We did this video with Richard Kern. He's from New York City. He's pretty well known for some of his underground pornography, and we respected him for that, so we got him to do this video. And this is more one of the tamer things that he's done,
and that you've done.
And that we've done, yeah.
Well, here's Lunchbox. Judge for yourself, Marilyn Manson. Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball. Marilyn Manson's our guest, and now we've got Madonna Wayne Gacy joining us.
Hello.
And we just saw the video for Lunchbox. What's that mean?
Yeah.
There's a little gas going on there or something. So tell me about the video for Lunchbox.
We shot that in a skating rink.
Where?
In Fort Lauderdale.
What happens when you guys come to town? Do people all of a sudden get I mean...
Sometimes the police get involved, but most of the time we try and avoid that. In Jacksonville, Florida...
Like, for instance, the little kid that you had in the video.
Right. His parents are big fans of our band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that made it easy.
He sang on our record, too.
The little kid did?
Yeah.
Was it the starting of Lunchbox? Or?
He did that, and he also sings a song called My Monkey. He does the lead vocals on it.
Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to find out everything that you could possibly want to know about Marilyn Manson, or everything that you could possibly want to know that we're allowed to talk about on MTV. And we're also going to meet the other guys in the band. Right now we're going to play a video from Pantera. Here's why. Trouble for babysitting. And we know that you also are produced by Trent Reznor, who kind of, I guess you could say, discovered you guys, right?
Yeah, he's been taking care of us from the beginning. I met him about around the same time the band was starting, about 5 years ago. And he's always been a fan of our music, and when he started his own label, he asked us to be on.
You're the first band that was ever on his label?
Yeah, and he provided us with an atmosphere where we could do what we wanted, and we didn't have to worry about censoring ourselves, and we liked that. So.
Because he, I mean, as far as helping a band out, he really helped you out. He not only produced you and put you on his first label, as the first band ever to be on his label, but has also taken you out on the road, and this is getting you like a whole lot of exposure.
Right, great exposure. This tour is
opening up for 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
And how much longer does this tour go for?
It finishes tonight in Philadelphia, and we start a club tour headlining smaller clubs January 13th in Dallas.
Now, what kind of fans do you think are the people that are showing up at Marilyn Manson shows?
It's kind of diverse.
First you gotta smile. What's on your teeth? If the eyes aren't freaking out enough, he's got the teeth right now.
So
I see the teeth.
It's a pretty diverse crowd.
He's the guy like this.
It's like
you're gonna smile and show his
no,
teeth.
I can't smile.
And this guy over here is a whole nother story. Go ahead.
Young
okay?
boys that
Maybe
like
I
us.
shouldn't ask. Sir, now I know when to cut these guys off. We're gonna go play some videos. We'll be back with more Marilyn Manson. Back on the Headbangers Ball, we've got Marilyn Manson. Now that we've got the whole band there, why don't you introduce everybody?
Daisy Berkowitz and Sarah Lee Lucas, guitar and drums, Twiggy Ramirez and Madonna Wayne bass.
Normal band next door. Now I'm just curious, when Marilyn Manson goes out on the road, what were some of the things you guys put on the rider?
Put on a rider?
On a rider.
Live chickens.
I'm just curious. Well, you know, I just wouldn't expect it would be the
live
normal
chickens.
so it is the normal stuff that
that type
bands
of
are.
stuff. Yeah,
plans.
nothing out of the ordinary.
And so after the 9 Inch Nails thing, clubs all across America, have you played anywhere else yet? I mean, like out of America, have you done the whole European tour?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Okay, well, and also recorded some of your stuff. Not only did you do some of the stuff at home, but you recorded it where Trent lives, which is also, what people don't know.
We did some of it at the Tate Mansion, and most of it at the record.
Is that like kind of weird? I mean, you guys are probably into that stuff.
It wasn't.
It's driving me crazy.
It wasn't really. It was pretty commonplace.
Because for people that don't know, that's where Charles Manson had the Tate Bianchi murders were in that house. And you recorded your stuff there.
Right.
No kind of weird vibes or...
I think it helped add some perspective to the record because we were dealing with a lot of, you know, intense subject things. So I thought that it added to the type of vibe that we were going for, which was tend to be on the darker side.
You all right? You need your medicine? You're out there. We're going to be back with more Headbangers Ball. Stay tuned.